If you think you've tried every beer under the sun, hold your beer. How about one brewed from your used shower water? No, I'm not joking. From shower drain or laundry load to beer can, a California company says recycled water can do a whole lot more than most people think. They've launched 2 new beers made from purified gray water, and they hope a single sip will change how people see water reuse. It's part science project, part sustainability push. And now it's hitting the national market. Aaron Tartakovsky, co-founder and CEO of Epic Cleantec, is the leading to push the shower and laundry water into something you can raise a glass to. And he joins me now. Pronounce the name of the company for me.
Epic Cleantec.
Epic Cleantec. Aaron, you have to know I'm not the first one to raise an eyebrow at what you're moving forward here. Break it down for us. Walk us through exactly how this water is purified before it becomes beer.
Sure. Well, so look, we're a water technology company. We put big water recycling systems into large real estate projects for the simple reason that buildings use an incredible amount of water and almost no buildings reuse that water. What we found is that as omnipresent as water is in our lives, the vast majority of people don't know how our water systems work. They don't know how water gets to the tap. They don't know what happens when water leaves. So when you talk about water recycling, it can make people uncomfortable. So what we found is that if we show you sort of all of our lab samples, we show you how clean the water is, that doesn't really do the job. So we took those exact same water molecules, those highly purified water molecules, put it into a beer, and all of a sudden people got really excited. It helped us to sort of teach about what we're doing. And look, at the end of the day, all water on this planet is recycled water. It's the same water that the dinosaurs were using. We're just using technology to speed up that process.
Aaron, I love that you broke it down and made it that simple, because you know that I am among many who don't know what happens after I turn that faucet off. So you're absolutely right. You went into this knowing that you'd have to change hearts and minds.
Absolutely. And that was the goal. Look, the beer really isn't the product. The product is to spur a conversation, to get people excited. We are very aware of the reaction it would elicit. We put shower and laundry on the can, and that's the goal. The goal is to have this beer be the medium to be able to have these conversations and to transition us as a society from using water once and then getting rid of it to one where we reuse water, just like we reuse a lot of other products in our lives. There's no reason why we shouldn't be recycling water. And frankly, we have to start doing things differently on this planet if we want our cities to continue to be livable.
And that's why you talk about you're following safety standards and testing protocols to make sure the water is completely safe to drink.
Yeah, look, I started this company with my dad. My dad got his start in aerospace science, and as he often says, what do you think the astronauts have been drinking for decades? We have the technologies. They've been around for a long time. It's about deploying them in new and interesting ways, and we just found that beer, as it has been for thousands of years, is a very effective medium to get people talking, to get people excited, and yes, to have some fun, especially as we head into the holidays.
I have to tell you, when my producer pitched this idea of doing this story, of course, everyone in the newsroom was like, are you serious? Is this for real? Aaron, watching you do the commercial there, that we're playing on a split screen with you there, taking the beer cans in the shower, taking them out of the laundry, all the things we know common use for water or old water for. You're saying what's old is new again.
Exactly. Yeah, look, I never thought I'd find myself in a rubber ducky robe on YouTube, but anything to sort of become this water reuse evangelist. We're trying to change hearts and minds. And so I think, look, it's novel. It certainly has never been done before, but we found that the reception is incredible. People are really, really excited, and people are buying the beer. So, I think, look, if this is the way that we're going to get people to sort of rethink their relationship with water, then I'll wear a rubber ducky robe.
Aaron, I look forward to raising a glass or two with you at some point. Aaron Tartakovsky, Epic Cleantec, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.